So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting up an Arduino to run a stepper motor, and it's going to toggle between position A and position B. And on our board here we do have a photoresistor that when I cover it over, it's sort of initiating that change. When I let go, it goes back to its initial spot. And so let's look at how we've programmed this. So in the Arduino, I've sat there and I've already brought in the library for the stepper. If I need to find that, that's actually right here. And we just bring in stepper right there. So we're going to have some constant values. One's going to be the steps per revolution, so that's going to be 2048 for the stepper that we're using. The next one is going to be the pin that we're connected to for the Arduino, so that's where we're seeing the analog read from our photoresistor. These four variables down here will fluctuate for us. This is the rotation amount for clockwise. This is the rotation amount for counterclockwise. The variable we're storing our light values right here, and then the current location we have is right there. And I've set that at 1 to initialize it. Another thing we have to do is we have to tell the Arduino how it's connected, and so we're using pins 8, 9, 10, 11. Under the void setup, we are being able to set the speed for the stepper motor, and we're also being able to set the communication rate that we're sending information to the Arduino. So the beginning of our loop, we're going out to Arduino, and we're grabbing that analog pin and sending it to a variable, and then sending out a debug to us, which is just saying the light value and then the constant value and the delay that's in there. So to look at that information, we're going to go up to Tools and Serial Monitor. I already have mine up, and so here it is. But we can see that it's refreshing every second and just giving us new value. The light source isn't changing right now, and so the value should stay rather constant. I'm going to go ahead and leave that up for us. So for our if statement, we're saying if the light is above this value and we're at location 1, then do what's between these two brackets here. We're going to set our rotation for clockwise as 1/3 of a rotation times our value that designates the amount of rotation from the physical setup of our stepper motor. We're going to have it serial print out to us that's moving clockwise. This is where we're actually sending the code to rotate it. Once we're done with that rotation, we're going to set the position to location 2. We're going to delay for half a second, and then we're going to say that we're at location 1. And what that does is it allows when I go ahead and move for it to be able to check to see what's going on as far as location. Down here for our else if, we have a very similar setup. It's just saying if it's below 500, and then if we're at location 2. And then what we're having is we have again our 1/3 rotation, and this is a negative value, so we can be going in the counterclockwise direction. We're printing out that we're going counterclockwise. This is us sending the signal to our stepper, setting it to go to location 1 if we do change, delaying for half a second, and then saying where we are currently. And so let's look at this for a moment. And so I'm just going to hover over. And so we're going counterclockwise. We're staying there because we've got that latch in there. In other words, it's not going to change unless it knows it's at its other location. And then when I let go, it sees the new value, and now it's rotating back to the station 1. All right, well, good luck with it.